All right. We ought to be ready in just a second. I ain't gonna do no commercials or none of that shit. Oh boy. I think I got it. All right. I think that about after an hour of intense and agonizing ingenuity, I think that we are here. Yeah. I think we're here. Thank you, Karen, and so many of you that's coming on in. I fucked up. I fucked up. I was all ready and set to go at 7 o'clock, and one of those body urges hit me, and I had to go to the bathroom. Well, when you get my age, you know when them instances hit your ass, you have to get up and go. Praise the Lord. And I was sitting here because I was working on something else, and the urge said, "You can't sit your ass there no longer. You got to go and see about your body functions." I say, "Well, let me go." So I jump up, and when I got up, my modem for the whole entire house and all these TVs and all these computers and all this shit is right here in the studio. So I got up, and my big old size 13 got tangled up in the cord because I was rushing to the bathroom, and I pulled it out of the wall. So I pulled it out of the wall. I said, "Oh shit." But I went on to the bathroom. I didn't have time to wonder. I went on to the bathroom and disposed of what I had to dispose of, and came back in and plugged up the modem, and um, I had to come back into the computer. And so when I came into the computer, I hit something that I was not supposed to hit and deleted me. I said, well, what the fuck going on? So then I started having to figure out what the fuck was going on. And I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. I couldn't. So, so when I did figure out how to get, cause see what I did, all of this sexiness in this red, you wouldn't see, you couldn't see me. I had hit the delete button and deleted me from the scenery of Beale Street. So here he is, here it is on this Wednesday night. Okay. But I'm here. I'm here. Thank God. I'm not going to do any commercials because I don't wasted enough time tonight. But here's what I want to say. I'm not as young as I used to be. And technology, this streaming technology and this social media technology, this radio technology has changed so much. Second week in December will make 46 years of me doing what I do. 46. And the tide has changed so. When I started this 46 years old, 46 years ago, there was no Facebook, there was no Instagram, there was no creature called social media. That were all no, that wasn't there. We was fascinated with the people. We was fascinated with the cell phone. And when the cell phone first came out, the cell phone came out uh, like a brick. We used to call it a brick. It was about this tall and had an antenna on it. We were fascinated by that. In the radio business, I had to get up in the mornings if I was going to be on the air at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I started off at WXSS radio almost 46 years ago. I had to get up about 3:30, and do the three S's. Okay? Shit, shower, and shave. That was 46 years ago. Get in the vehicle, and at that time, WXSS was in that office building, right, by the Lamplighter Hotel. And I had to get there and get in the building and climb the elevator or the steps and go into the studio because I'd be the only one in that building at 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. I was the only one. Wasn't scared back in them days because the streets of Memphis was not as dangerous back in those days as the days of danger are now. When I started in radio, you know, what I do now every morning, I could not imagine 46 years ago, probably 15 or 20 years ago, that I'd be able to do it. This thing called internet is a magical invention that the white people's put together. Everything that we do now is because of the internet. And I'm gonna get to Wonder Habel in just a minute. I know you're waiting. Uh Man, everything we do, TV, probably within the next 5 to 10 years, you will not have any TV channels. Everything will more than likely be because of the stream. Okay? Streaming. Everything you watch on TV in the very near future will be streaming. They've already started putting the old televisions in a streaming format. But I am just glad to live long enough to be a part of the change. I do radio about 3, 4 feet from where I'm sitting right now. I go all over the world on the radio every day, sitting at the air chair, about 3, 4 feet from where I am. I didn't never imagine that those days would come. All right, let me get into something real quick, and then, excuse me, I'm going to also get in what I want to talk about tonight. I have been sitting back as the OG in this business. Everything I see these young folk trying to do as far as podcasts and things of that nature, somebody like me, OGs of this business, we paved the way for all of these young folks to do what they're doing. They don't give us old veterans in this business any credit for what we do, but we made it possible for everybody to do what they're doing. 46 years in this business. 46. It means I'm about 20 years old when I started doing this. So, yeah, I'm a veteran in this particular business. So I've been sitting up and I've been trying to figure out what can I do at 46 years in the business and looking at my show, not wanting to be antiquated, not wanting to be a dinosaur in this business. What do I do? So I have come up with a idea that hopefully I'll have ready by tomorrow. I'm on many excuse me platforms. There are so many things going on in Memphis and so many things going on in the world, and there are so many people that I need to speak with. So I said, now, Thaddeus, what can you do at 66 years of age, 46 years in it, to maintain your being relevant in this business? You're you're the best investigator in this shit. You're a great interviewer. So I said, well, okay, that is two things that you need to do. You're not going to bring anybody into your studio because your studio is in your house, and you don't let many folk come to your house. So you're not going to uh, bring folk and do live uh, interviews. So I said, there, because I was talking to my good friend and my pastor, uh, Ricky Floyd, about 2 months ago. He said, "Man, you need to reinvent who you are." I said, "Okay." Then I figured, what the fuck I can do to reinvent myself? Shit, I did everything. Goddamn, what else I'm going to do? So I've looked at some of the work that some of these young people do, and I said, okay, here's what I'm going to do, and hopefully I got it ready by tomorrow. I found a company that I can do it through. I'm going to start doing video live interviews. Mm, yeah, I'm going to do interviews with persons where I can sit here, interview, they're on the screen, and I can broadcast them on my YouTube channels in the evening. Okay. I found a business that can do it. And the main concern that I had in doing that was, can I interject this particular corporation, this business, into what I do and maintain being able to put those persons in the interview on the screen, and at the same time, excuse me, still keep my revenue up by running my commercials. I think that you even I would even sell more advertising if I'm calling there's a national story going on with some political figure, some sports personality. Take the localness out of what I do. And since my name is a national and even in some instances international name, use my gifts, use my talents, and become multicultural. Is that the word I want? Multicultural. Um, we're getting into next year, and we're going to be getting into all the political candidates for presidents and all that shit. And I will not be supporting Biden. Okay. I think that the Democratic Party has to find a strong candidate to run against Donald Trump. And I don't think that Kamala Harris is that candidate. I think that Kamala, or whatever it is a very weak candidate. That she's been a very weak vice president, and that the country is moving towards, and we saw it right here in Memphis, a younger generation of leadership. We saw it right here in Memphis. So I'm going to be using my platforms, whether it's Facebook. I've got over 2,000 videos, cussing pastor videos. I will remain the cussing pastor because there are people across the country that don't even know my real name. They know the cussing pastor. They think he crazy. You know, he talk all crazy shit. So I'm going to maintain the moniker that has kept me eating. But to enhance who the cussing pastor is, and to use all of these platforms, I've got to go some different ways. So I'm hoping that I can use it right out of this particular platform on this uh, system that I have. But I got to do it. Okay? I got to grow. Growth means not only the growth in the career, it means growth in the financial office. Amen. Being able to go to the bank. That's the ultimate goal of every occupation, is how much does that occupation do for you that you can go into the bank. They know you when you walk in, you Mr. Matthews. That's where I am. That's where I am. That's where I am. Okay. Uh yeah. That's what I'm doing. Um Marco, you gone. Thank you. I'm going to readjust the phone system and things of that nature and go into a phone system where uh, I don't deal with the clowns, the trolls. If you hate me, see, this ain't the motherfucker where you need to be. If you don't like me, why the fuck, why you calling me a clown? I think you're a clown. If you come to listen to me and you think I'm a clown, or you come to the page just to hear me cuss somebody out, you's a fool. Touch your neighbor and say, you's a fool. Now let me say this on Wonder Habit. Wonder Habit and I have been friends for many years. We fell out once or twice. I go back to the days with Wonder when she was thick, big ass, big legs, big breasts. Okay, so I've been knowing her for a long time. Mm. I have the last couple of years. I have been privy to some informations on some things that were going on in her office, and that she had upset some folk, and these folk were going to get her. When I first heard earlier this year that there was going to be an attack on her, I contacted her. I said, Wanda, you done fucked up and pissed off some white folk. You done fucked up and fucked up some white folk that controls your budget, controls your money. Uh, that motherfucker Lee Harris ain't no motherfucking good. None. I didn't go in on Wonder as hard as I could have. But I'm at a point now as I look at the Shelby County Clerk's office. I've allowed Wanda to give me excuse after excuse after excuse. But when I look at what is going on right now in the Shelby County Clerk's office, and they are being evicted out of their uh, Poplar and Howland location, I can't find any room to have uh, any leniency. Okay. Okay. I called Wanda yesterday. She couldn't talk. I'm gonna get back with you. Okay, she ain't getting back with me. But I'm hoping that when I get this video situation up, that she will be one of the first persons that I interview on the new stage and platform. Let, see, let, let me tell you. See, I can't find, I can't find, I can't find, I can't find the excuse that you have for not paying the rent since March. All right, I've listened to you say that money is missing. I've listened to you say that, but you have not come out to the public and stated to the people in this county, not just Memphis, county, Shelby County, all of Shelby County. You have not. If there is some missing montees and they playing with the montees of the Shelby County Clerk's office, we need to know. Okay? We need to know. The citizens of Shelby County, especially those folks that voted you back in office, need to know. The excuses don't hold water anymore. None. Wonder they were looking for you all day today. Channel 13. Where are you? Why have you not responded? When you responded about the office gonna close, which was supposed to be tomorrow, and it closed today. But you have not mentioned why the rent wasn't paid. And it becomes your responsibility, it becomes your job, it is your task as a Shelby County clerk. It is your task, your job, to make sure that every location the rent is paid. Hmm. I don't think she on vacation. She done married that guy from Jamaica. Wanda went to Jamaica, and she done got her groove back. Her and that Jamaican that she was going to Jamaica to see, they done got married. She's married now. Okay, she's married now. But that has nothing to do with the job. The people need to know. See, we have so much crookedness and corruption going on in this political arena that we call Memphis and Shelby County, that we have learned to turn our faces to the wall. See, there needs to be an inquiry. General Sessions Clerk Joe Brown, not Judge Joe Brown, Clerk Joe Brown, who I've heard is already getting his petition made to run again for another 4 years, who the judges have stated does not show up at work. Hello? The clerk. The General Sessions clerk is being run by Mike Williams. But I told you when he was running. Y'all don't listen to me. Y'all think I'm the dumb motherfucker. I told you when Clerk Joe Brown was running for the clerk that he got dementia, he got the crazy, the old people's crazy ideas and shit. So it was set up. Mike Williams and we used to be tight friends. We were on the same television station together. On Thursday nights, he came on right after me. But it was set up for Joe Brown, the clerk, to win the race and for Mike Williams to get the CAO off job and run it. How did how did he win? Well, I'm gonna tell you how he win. You dumb motherfuckers. Yeah, y'all voted him in because and here's what he did. Here's what he did with ignorant ass niggas. When he was running for clerk office, y'all thought that he was Judge Joe Brown. That's how dumb black folk are. You all thought he was Judge Joe Brown, and when you went to the polls, you thought you were voting for Judge Joe Brown. Mm. Yeah, y'all didn't know the difference. Some of y'all didn't vote because and I heard the ignorance. I can't vote. I live in Memphis. Do you realize that there are black folk, maybe a few white folk too, that don't realize that the city of Memphis is in Shelby County? Hello, somebody. Damn. Yeah. The city of Memphis is in Shelby County. Millington is in Shelby County. Collierville, Eads, Bartlett are all in Shelby County. We have to become politically more astute. You know, early voting is going on right now in 3 city council districts, and I've heard that the numbers are pitiful. Just especially y'all in the Whitehaven. It's just pitiful. Just pitiful. What you mean, Carolyn Ball and them hear me tonight? I will not be supporting a Democratic ticket next year. I think we need a new president. And see, here's what I'm going to see in Memphis. Y'all said Harrington was too old to be mayor. Goddamn, how old is Biden? How old is Biden? 80 something. But I will hear these super Democrats say, oh, he's a Democrat. Fuck a Democrat. Democrats ain't did nothing for niggas shit. What y'all keep voting for Democrat? Oh, cause they give you some EBT, some Eating Better Today cards. If I can get some advertising dollars out of the Trump organization, I'm going for it. I don't discriminate on a check. Mr. Matthews, will you take Mr. Trump's check? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Be glad to. How many zeros you got on there? Y'all voting Democrat because your mammy, your mama's voted Democrat. Hell, Martin Luther King was even a Republican. Yeah, y'all didn't know that. Martin Luther King was a Republican. And y'all say y'all love Martin Luther King. We shall overcome. No, we ain't. Because we are locked into a mental fucked up set of minds. Shit. I didn't lose no money on the Trump. Not that I'm gonna support Trump. But there got to be some other candidates. And especially when we look at the Democratic Party. God damn. Ain't it somebody else? Shit, I heard at one time Shaq was thinking about running for president. Run, Shaq. Do a dunk, a layup on America. I don't give a fuck what King was. Fuck him. He dead. See, you motherfuckers still marching and shit. We shall. Fuck that. Fuck King. Fuck King. Fuck King. He dead. Stinking in the ground. What are you going to do besides talking about you going to a goddamn mountaintop? What the fuck you want to go to climb a mountain for? And we live in poverty in the valley. We scared to leave our houses in the valley, and you gonna tell me some shit about we shall overcome? we shall go to the mountaintop. No, motherfucker, you gonna slide your motherfucking ass back down into the valley with the rest of us broke, poor, black ass motherfuckers who cannot love each other enough to build in our communities and in this country. Shit. Damn. What time is it? 8:47. So what are we ready to do in America? I'm going more national stories and shit. If Biden got sick tonight, and they had to pull in the 25th Amendment that makes Kamala the president, could she handle the job? Biden can't make it up the steps of Air Force One. Ain't no telling how many sedatives he has to take every night. He's ready to give 103 billion, would it be, to Israel. You want to finance their war, and black people are in a war in this country every day. $103 billion. Can we get some of that billions and build up our infrastructures in our cities? We can build our communities and put some shopping centers and some hospitals in our communities, grocery stores, some industries. This city, this country, your country, we're wrecked. A wrecking ball has hit this country. We're being demolished on a daily basis. But you have to want change. I told him this morning on the radio, I broadcast deep in the delta of Mississippi. Hinds County, where Jackson, Mississippi is the capital. City that's 83% black. 83%. How do you lose ballots on election day? How does black leadership allow the Jackson state troopers to set up a checkpoint where they're checking tags close to the largest voting precinct in a black city? And black leadership says nothing? How do you not have enough ballots on election day? How do you do that? Poorest state in the country, Mississippi, will stay that way because black folk don't want to fight for what is theirs. You want to listen to folk tell you, we shall overcome. I'm telling you right now, something has to change in this country. Word is that Jim Strickland plans to run for Congress. But Cohen really wants that Pearson boy. He ain't ready. Justin Steve Clark, or Justin, whatever his name is, Pearson. He ain't ready. Mm. He ain't ready. Tony knows not a senator, congressman. All right, what time? I'm finna get out of this shit. Join me in the morning as I played nothing but the best in blues and southern soul. A mosquito bit me on my ankle. Shit. If you get all the answers to the solutions, why don't you run? Because I don't want to run. Is that simple enough? I don't want to run. Okay. Is that is that a simple enough answer for you? I don't want to run. I don't care to run. And I got answers to a lot of things. But y'all don't listen to me. Uh-uh. Fuck, I'm waste my time, energy, my brain power fighting for a damn folk that won't fight for them goddamn selves. Come on. Why? Why? You got to want change for change to happen. Yeah. And y'all don't want no change. We lost time with you tonight. Yeah, that's okay. This ain't the only time you're gonna lose time with me. All right. I've had problems with this system tonight. It was my fault. Now my ankle itching because mosquito something came in and bit me. Y'all sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Hey, Zen. Mm. All right. Y'all have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Get the raid can. All right. We'll talk to you in the morning at 6 o'clock. Okay? I'm out of here. Shit, I'm tired.